So it's
There's
like
people everywhere in this house.
it's like a haunted house book, but it's set in like a dual timeline. So it's from like, I think it's 1955 and then 2000 and I want to say 2015, 2018. And it's about a couple, Nicole and Jessica, who move into a house and then it just goes tits up from there, basically. It's fantastic.
Which is my favourite type of, it's really my favourite type of horror, I think, haunted stuff, haunted house stuff. So I'm definitely going to check that out. Because yeah, and you're writing one at the minute. You're writing a haunted house, which is very good. I'll get to you in a minute. I'll let you finish talking about yours first. How long is it? A big book, Shauna's?
I think it's like I can't tell you right now. I think it's between like 200 and 300 pages, just guesstimating. But it's jam packed with just twists and ghosts and everything you could want.
It's like got to be done right for me. I've read a few haunted house. I've read a lot of haunted house novels. We've written one ourselves between us. Obviously, you know that. Sometimes for me, it doesn't go right. And the reason they don't go right is because people make stupid decisions. I've read one, and I'm a massive Graham Masterson fan, but I recently read, I think it was his latest book, which is about a kind of a haunted asylum, former military hospital. And there's this woman in it, and he keeps stating that she's not an atheist. She doesn't believe in ghosts. She's there with the Holy Ghost. Yeah, she doesn't believe in any skeptic. There you go. She doesn't believe in anything like that. And there's plates flying off the wall and all this weird manner of stuff happening that even the biggest skeptic would go, I've just shit myself. But she doesn't react. She makes no common sense, realistic stuff. Shauna's novel, is it like that? Do they make sensible, realistic decisions?
I would say so, yeah. I mean, they do react to the ghosts and things. And I just really like that whole dual timeline thing because you get the past intertwined with the futures, like the present. So it works really well.
All tie together.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah.
That's definitely one I'm going to read. It sounds really, really cool. The name of it again is
Awake in the Night.
Awake in the Night. Right, I should write that down. Who else did you say? Angel. Angel's lovely.
Angel's like the nicest person, isn't she? The nicest author ever. She's so nice to everyone.
Yes, she's just a sweetheart. Absolutely love her. Which ones of hers are your favourite so far?
Oh my God. In the Tall Trees, is that it? In the Tall Trees?
In the Tall Trees is
yes. Great. In the Tall Trees, and I'm currently reading In the Tall World as well.
The sequel has just come out, yeah. Which
I'm
not on that yet. But it's in the Tall Trees is really good. And again, like you say, she's one of the nicest people there is. So many knife authors. She's a knife author. So many nice authors. But she is just, she is really nice. Really nice. And Holly.
Yeah, Holly, I've read 2 of her short stories. There was a one out of a Cursed Items anthology, which was Cursed Silver. And then she did like a Thanksgiving anthology as well. And she did one called Feast in that. And they were both really well written.
Really, really good.
I'd love to read more of Holly Clark.
I've not, like I say, I've read Angel and love her. I've not read Holly yet, which is shocking because she's such a lovely person. And I've not read Shauna yet, which is going to be remedied, especially now you said it's a ghost story. But have you read a lot of other female authors lately?
Yeah, I've been reading quite a lot.
What do you prefer? I mean, not saying pick a side, pick a team, but what do you veer more towards? Are you not fussed one way or the other, or do you prefer a female voice, or you know what I mean?
I can't even speak. I don't really mind if it's male or female author. As long as it's got a good synopsis, then I'll give it a go.
I tend to read more male books. I don't know why that is, but prefer more female books, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just the books I've chosen. My top ones at the minute are. No, I'm recently got into reading books by Ania Ahlborn. I probably said that wrong. She's on my friends list. I completely apologise if she sees this video. But I've seen them for a while, different books, and I always put myself off stuff. But I tried the first one I tried, and I tried it purely for the cover. Was called Seed, and it was the cover is very like a devilly sort of silhouette. It's like the old stencily type silhouette shows used to see as a kid, because I'm old, so you won't remember stuff like this. But you know what I mean? And it freaked me out. And I saw the cover of this, and I was like, "Oh, give it a go." And you'll love it. You're gonna have to, because I've said that now. And it is the story of a guy, basically, who's got a wife, and he plays music in a band. Don't know why I did that. More like a gun. The wife plays music in a band. He's got two little girls. One's about 10. One's probably about range. Probably about 6 or something. And they have a car crash at the beginning. I'm not giving too much about how car crash is like the first chapter, I believe. And he sees something. He sees a figure and a shape. His little girl sees it, and then it all goes back into his past. That he saw something when he was a kid, and the book, I was reading it, and I was really, really. I've heard a few people have read it and said nothing really happens, but I swear to God, the whole book, I was just fucking tense. Like, I'm a wreck anyway. You know this. My anxiety. I'm just like, what the fuck? But it was so tense and so well written. I struggle on books. I always struggle with something moved in the corner of my eye, a fucking heart attack. Shouldn't write horror. Sorry. Yeah. I struggle with dialogue in horrors. I DNF a lot of books just purely because I'm like, it just doesn't feel right how people are talking. But Ania Ahlborn in Seed is just amazing. Then I read another one by her called Brother, which I think you can't get any better than Seed. And I read Brother. Fucking hell! It felt to me like it felt like a Rob Zombie directed book. It felt very, not purely in the sense of, it felt like the Firefly family. You know, like House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects. It felt like that. It's a story of this boy. He's about 19, and his brother and his sister. And it just that book, I swear to God, it just grabbed my heart under the fat, got through the fat, grabbed my heart, and just fucking ripped it out of me, ripped it out. It completely shook me, and I read the last bit, and I was just like, never had a book just like fucking broke me so much. If you read a book and you really want characters to survive and stuff, and it absolutely fucking broke me. I'm just talking at you now. Sorry, I'm meant to be interviewing you. But yeah, that if you get a chance to read those two books by Ania, read them. Definitely Brother. I think you'll like them both, but Brother is just, it's just different class. Candace is another one. Candace Nola, who I adore. Her favorite book. No, my favorite book of hers is Bishop. I don't know if you've read that yet, have you?
No, Bishop I've got it in my Kindle waiting, actually.
Ooh, bump it up. It's really good. I really think you like it. She got such a strong voice. Like I say, that was one of my top books from last year. So was Brother by Ania. But actually, Brother and Seed by Ania. So my top 5 last year would have been Nobody Knows It But Me by Megan Stockton. I said that wrong. Know what I'm saying. Bishop by Candace. Seed and Brother by Ania Ahlborn, and Books of Sarah by the lovely James. I can't say his name. James Lefebvre. Yeah. So 4 women and James. 3 women. 4 books by women. But yeah, Bishop by Candace. I'm not gonna. If you haven't read it yet, I'm not gonna ruin it. It is so good, so good. It's set in Alaska, and it's so well written. I just felt cold reading it. Like, she draws you in. You know what I mean? And I'm shit at description, but Candace nails it. But she nails it to the point where it's not like everyone hates me because I always moan about Tolkien taking 9 pages to describe a fucking table, but I just hate it. But Candace, she puts this amazing description in, and just fills this world, but it's so effortless that you don't notice it. Does that make sense? She's just different class. I want to write like Candace when I grow up. She's really good, really good. Others, yourself. I'm really excited for what you've got coming out. You've got your. We spoke about this before, I think, when we did a video. You did. We spoke about the girl who loves skulls.
Correct. Well done.
Got it right. I got it wrong last time. I said it then and went, that's wrong. No, it wasn't. It was right. The Girl Who Loves Skulls is due for release very soon through Shadow House, which me and Drama run, and it is really good, really good. And I'm really excited, as I said last time, for your ghost story, your train station ghost story, which is I've read a lot of, and fucking hell, that blew my mind. That's a haunted house story. There's a lot of haunted house stories. You need to read that by Lisa when it comes out because it's just fucking amazing. I've jumped a couple of times already. Amazing. I'm not just saying that because you're my best friend. It really is. It really is good. And we've also got something else coming out soon. A new one we're going to start work on. But I honestly think the year is going to be a really good year for you. It's like your debut year. We've had novels out for 4 years together, but this is your year. This is like 2024 is the year of the Lisa. Do you know what I mean? No, seriously. You've got them coming out. You've got Girl Loves Skulls. I don't know a time limit on your ghosty one yet. But you also got a couple of stories in the anthologies, Shadow House Press, Screams of Sisterhood, and I should know the name of the other one, so I'm putting it out. Ghosts in the Machine. You've got
well done.
I'm doing well tonight. It's almost semi-professional. I'm starting to scam myself a little bit. But yeah, both of those are going to be. I haven't even read them because I don't think you've written them yet. But no, you have. You've written one of them. You've written one of them. Amazing stuff. And yeah, the other woman I'm going to talk about, purely because she'll beat the shit out of me if I don't, is Renn White, who is I've known for a while. She's all right. No, her work is really good. Really good. I'm writing Vagina Squids from Mars with her at the minute, which is just days away from being finished, and that's really good. And Frey by her. You've read Frey, haven't you?
I have, yes.
Frey is really good. Everyone wants a sequel, she won't. She's writing with some really handsome guy at the minute, so she hasn't got the time. But soon I'll keep pushing her saying you need to write a sequel to Frey. Everyone absolutely loves it, and she's like, yeah. She's got so many fucking ideas. You and her need to write something together. You know what I mean?
We do. I have such a soft spot for her story about Bernie the Piper. I loved it. Yeah, so I would love to just do something with her.
Yeah. No, seriously, yeah, I'd love you to do something together. But no, yeah, this is a fucking nightmare. But no, so yeah, she's great. You're great. Candace is great. And Ania Ahlborn is absolutely brilliant. Any other female authors that you've got your eye on? Got your eye on? What does that mean? Got your eye? You know what I
mean? I read The Laughing Policeman by Elizabeth Brown. That was really good. So I'm hoping to read the rest of I think it's a trilogy that she's done.
The Brimstone the trilogy, is that right?
I think so, yeah. It's definitely Brimstone, but that was really good. Really good.
I've not read it, but she always seems just like a lovely person. And now, why is everyone so nice? And then there's me. I nearly said then there's us. Obviously, you're lovely. But then there's me. Fucking hell. That went wrong. Yeah, then there's me. What's going on? Have you read, also, I think you've read Dolls by Eve?
No, I read a different one of hers. I think it's called On Her Heels. Is that it?
On Her Heels. Yep, On Her Heels. I've not read that. I've read Dolls by her, and I really enjoyed it. It's a really good book. I don't know if she's got anything else coming out soon, but I hope she has, because she's really good. Really. And she's another nice person. Everyone's so fucking nice. But she's in our anthology as well, I believe. But I'm just having a heart attack. Don't worry about me. But yeah. So are there any other female authors that you want to read that you have not yet? Like you say, you've read Eve, you've read Air, Lee Lander. You've read some of theirs, I believe. Is there anyone else out there? You need to read Ania, because I've told you to. Candace. You read Megan Stockton? I think you read one of hers.
Yeah, Quiet Pretty Things. I really enjoyed that as well.
Yeah, I know, I was like that. Any others on the horizon?
I'm not sure, because I ended up just downloading loads and reading them. So I just need more recommendations, I suppose.
I need to read Elizabeth Brown's Laughing Policeman one. The
You
cover's
do?
just amazing. The cover's really good. And yeah, there's so many for me that I need to read that I've just not. Angelique Jordana, who is
Yes.
lovely. She's the only other person I know that likes Doctor Hook and the Medicine Show, so I have to give her respect. And yeah, so I need to read something by her. Who else is there that I've not even read anything by yet? There's so many talented female authors out there. Yeah, there's just tons, and I'm so ill prepared for a video about female authors that I can't even think of any. But no, so yeah, Eve Brown, Elizabeth Brown. I need to read Eve Fells, On Her Heels, which you like.
Yeah.
I need to read the new Angel Van Atta, which I've not read yet. Yeah, there's so many, and
You
I
need
can't
to,
keep up with this.
sorry,
Carry on.
you need to read Holly Shorts as well. Holly Horror
Yeah.
Shorts. I
And they're
also want to mention, Holly is actually the CEO of a group called Chatterbox Productions. And they are like an audiobook company whose main focus is to
cool.
support indie authors by giving them high royalties and giving them a voice when it actually comes to their own work. They
Really
use
cool.
they use like a cast as well, not just like one or two to read. So you get like a cast, you get music, sounds to fit the setting.
Because any
But
audiobooks I've not heard a lot of audiobooks, but the ones I've heard have been one voice. One voice, one person doing all of the. Do you know what I mean? No, that sounds really cool. What are they called again?
Chatterbox Productions. They've got like a Facebook, Instagram, and a website if you want to check them out.
Yeah, definitely. I'll try and add a link to this video. I'm not very good at technical shit. I should be, the amount of times I've been doing these now. But yeah, no, it's good chatting to you. As always, I've been chatting you all day. I'll probably be chatting you again after this. But yeah, never ends. But no, thank you for coming on and chatting about them authors. I do feel, like I say, that at the minute, female authors, just for me, are my thing. I just seem to prefer it at the minute. I need to read more by Candace. She's got one came out a while ago. She always has the most amazing covers. Can't remember what it's called. I need to read Bishop 2, which is getting rave reviews. Bishop 2 actually went further than Bishop in the indie battle royale that we're doing in our group. If anyone actually watches these, the three of you that are out there, Mark Green is one of them. Yeah, we've had some great. If you want female authors, go in indie horror novels and check out the list I put on. 320 authors on there. Michelle Van Eschen or Michelle Butcher, the wife of Jonathan Butcher, another great female author. There's so many on the list. Sian Clarvin, who I interviewed on here a while back, another great author from South Africa, moving to England soon. She's one to check out. Mentioned Megan, Christine Vincent. It's poetry, but still good. Yeah, there's so many. There's so many. They're taking over from the dudes as well. That's what it is. And we're running out of time. Let me just click that. Can't even see the button. This is how unprofessional I am. But yeah, so go in the horror novels, check out all the female authors in there. Definitely, I think there's some great ones in there. Are there any women left in the last group? Let me think. We're on the last 8. I think Megan is the only female left in it. Megan is flying the flag for the women. I think she's got one book left in it, which will be up tomorrow. So if people want a female person, a woman, a female author in the last 4, you want a female in the semi-finals, she'll be up tomorrow. Vote for Megan. Yeah, she's flying the flag for you all now. You know what I mean? So give her some support. And yeah, like I say, thanks again, Lisa, for coming on and listening to me prattle on and go off script and completely mess everything up like I always do. I've stopped you talking. Is there anything else you wanted to?
No. I've covered everything that was in my notes. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
No, that's good. The trouble is stopping me talking. Once I start, you know what I'm like. Once I start, I don't stop. Unless we're face to face, then I go and clam up. But I'm okay on video. It's cool. But yeah. So no, again, third time. Thanks for coming on, and we'll have to do this regularly and just make more disasters.
Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. Thank you. See you later.
Bye.